Okay, so some more bad news for Houston Rockets fans and OKC Thunder fans. I'm sorry to give you guys bad news, but there's just too much of it today. The Rockets and the Thunder game has been postponed. So the Rockets do not have 8 available players after 3 players tested positive or inconclusive. 4 other players are now in quarantine, and 1 player unavailable due to injury. This was announced at 5:30 p.m. and the game was supposed to be at 8 o'clock. That's when tip-off was supposed to be made. John Wall and Demarcus Cousins are now in quarantine. Doesn't I believe they're negative, but they are in quarantine. This was reported by ESPN. So Nate, I'll pass on to you. What do you think about the Rockets and Thunder game being postponed?
Man, first of all, I hope everybody is well doing their thing once more. It's way too early for a COVID outbreak. It really is. This it's as early as it gets. Very first game of the season, and it just bam, everything starts to hit you like a brick, and it sucks. I mean, it really does. But at least they're taking the right precautions. At least they're doing the right thing, quarantining. If they were in close contact, at least they're testing their players. Um, they're probably going to end up rescheduling this game somewhere down the road. They probably have to. But it just sucks to see a COVID outbreak happen this early in the season. It just started too.
Right, absolutely. I'm not sure if the 8 unavailable players are counting James Harden or not. I'm assuming it is because he did get tested negative 3 times, so it could be him. But the problem I'm having with this is it's already not a good start for the NBA. And I'm not saying this is going to be what the NBA is going to be like for a full season, but if so, then I think Adam Silver again is going to have to kind of adjust his policy a little bit because we could not keep having a bunch of players be testing positive for COVID and then we end up not having games. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think that's right. I mean, I know that's not what Adam Silver wants. And like I said in the last video with James Harden, what they want to do is they want to have this season, get it done, so they can go right into the Olympics in July, and they can go into Tokyo, right, or Hong Kong, one of them
It
two.
was Tokyo, yeah,
Tokyo, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like it's Tokyo, right? Yeah.
yeah. Because last year it was supposed to be in Tokyo, but they canceled, so they moved it to this year. So yeah, it is Tokyo.
Right. So, like I said, they do not want this season dragging longer than what it needs to be, and obviously, you're gonna have to reschedule some games. I understand that absolutely, but again, this is not what we want, man. It's not. It's not. Now, I don't know. Now rescheduling the games. I'm not sure if there's gonna be teams playing. There's gonna be like a team playing 2 times in one game. I assume not.
Yeah,
I
and it's
assume
gonna
not.
be even more interesting because the teams play like what twice, 3 times 2 times every week, right? Or is it once?
They play like 3 times, like maybe a week. I feel like
Yeah.
2 or 3 times a week.
So you also got to consider the other games that they have ahead of them. Are those going to be played or are those going to be canceled? So it's already not looking good.
Right.
Um.
And I mean, like, and the reason why I asked that question is because I know baseball does. I know that sometimes they double headers in one game, so they play two
Yeah.
games.
Right.
But like, I'm not sure if the Rockets are going to be doing that. Like, I'm not sure. And like, then
I
again,
don't
it's
think. I don't think. I mean, you could do it, but the thing with it is like running back and forth for 60 minutes straight. That tires you out a lot.
right.
Then in comparison to baseball, where you're not running as much. But you are
Absolutely.
swinging a bat. So I mean,
Absolutely.
yeah, you get my.
Yeah, which is probably why they're probably going to reschedule the games. But again, this is not a good look. And I think if this continues, I think Adam. I'm not saying right now, but I think I'm saying if this continues, I think Adam Silver needs to modify the certain type of schedule that they're going to have around COVID.
Right, right. I absolutely agree. So with that said, best of luck to everybody quarantine, and speedy recovery to those who tested positive.